Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian at Whisper Status 74. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you are seeing me, please consider liking and subscribing. We are real tech for real people. Today is a very fun matchup. We have the Tcl R635 up top. It is 55 inches. It is a little bit farther back, so it looks smaller due to their stands. I can't get them close together. And below is the Sony A9s Master Series OLED, which is actually 48 inches. I know it's bizarre. They look bigger or smaller. You will not see labeling of these these displays, because we're going to be showing it in HDR. So if I edit it, I won't be able to show it to you in HDR. But I want to show you one of my favorite demos from the HDR channel. And the Tcl R635, though panned all over YouTube and in a lot of reviews, is actually one of my favorite LEDs this year, especially for value. It really, at this 55 inch at the time was $680, I believe, and the A9s Master Series was 2000. Not really sure of the prices as they are right now. Sony is a Master Series OLED, and the TCL is an LED, mini LED. But for the money, it's just really, really hard to beat the R635. I know it's been panned for blooming and people don't like it, but I'm telling you, to me, TCL and Hisense both swung in and took the value crown from Vizio. Special thank you to Value Electronics for providing the Sony A9s Master Series. I'm actually sending it back today, so I am actually going to do a few of these comparisons, and then I will send it back. Special thank you to Robert and Wendy Zahn of Value Electronics. Please consider making your next AV purchase through them. Check the description below. I would greatly appreciate it, and mention the channel. Now we have advanced contrast enhancer, things like that off. Dynamic contrast can't be enabled on the R635, but I've definitely enjoyed my time with it. The R635 actually has variable refresh rate as well, so it's a cool little gaming feature to add. But having Dolby Vision, having full array local dimming, and having great blacks at that price point is unreal. I've had it since the first week of launch, and I have definitely enjoyed it. I've gamed on it. There's gaming videos in the on the channel if you're free to check those out. Another one of my favorite demos here. It's amazing again how the black level hangs in there on the mini LED. Now there is some blooming around subtitles, but that's really the only place I really notice blooming. Not in the black bars or anything like that during movie watching. But again, for the price, especially if you're looking for a large panel, it's very, very hard to beat. This is a very tough demo to film, but it's still one of my favorites. Again, from the HDR channel. I'll put the description below to that channel. This is also being filmed in HDR, and you should be able to access it in HDR. Hit the 3 buttons in the corner, 3 white little buttons, and you should get it. Now, one of my absolute favorite demos on YouTube right now is the LG Global Wilderness demo. Now, the OLED, the A9s Master Series, its strength is shadow detail, especially for an OLED. You will lose a little bit of that with a mini LED. It does remove some of the stars, but it's not terrible. It's not as egregious as last year's TCL 8 series, which I know has been updated since. This is one of the best demos out there. It just kind of covers every scene, both light and dark. But why I champion these brands, TCL, Vizio, and Hisense, is I love the fact that you can get those high-end features at any price point. It's just so valuable to, usually at the low end or the mid end, you would just lose local dimming, you'd have to sacrifice blacks, and it's just nice to be able to have even things like variable refresh rate on these panels. Sony is absolutely stunning. The A9s, the A9G, the A8H are awesome. Out of the box, they are unbelievable. Also, keep in mind the A9s Master Series is also calibrated out of the box. and the TCL is not calibrated. Another LG Global Nature demo. What's interesting is the colors, you know, they shift and they're not set up perfectly, but I love the look of the TCL as well. But that black level, I mean, really impressive for, again, this price point. Now, I'll say with the TCL, the challenge is as many settings as there are. They're a little bit generic. You're not, it's hard to be flexible with the image in terms of its actual picture quality. You can't do a lot with the image as far as being able to alter it all that much. But it looks great in all of its presets. And you can make it a little more punchy here and there, but not quite as flexible as the higher end panels. These are challenging scenes. What's been great also about the mini LED is I don't have to talk about blooming in the videos as much as I have to explain it away with other LEDs. Now, I know a lot of you are going to tell me what you hear on other channels. I have it in front of me, is all I can really say. And I've experienced it and I've had it this entire time. So I can only tell you what I see and show you what I see. This is another one from LG Global. It's called just the black demo. Love the rain, love the umbrella. In certain shots, you can definitely see the contrast ratio on the OLED pull away. The next video will be a Spears and Munsell, the demo that we run from their benchmark. And some of the blooming you see there is the camera trying to adjust. As that blooming is not nearly as egregious as it is in person. See how the camera kind of adjusts there. Now, the chest demo is probably the hardest film when you're showing two panels, but what I would say is just pay attention to the close-ups. The faraway shots, just the camera wreaks total havoc on the cameras, trying to focus on both. Filming them one at a time definitely looks better, but when you see these demos, the close-ups, especially on this one, you can see the black level. They shine when you look at close-ups like this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Where the TCL, what do you think about it? Are you impressed? Do you not even give these kinds of displays a glance because of the brand name? Again, there's no blooming on the OLED, but it looks like it. That's why this one's hard to film. We will finish with the sweaty DJ demo from the HDR channel. It's rapid in the beginning. Again, there's no blooming on the OLED, so you have to keep in mind there isn't that kind of blooming on the mini LED as well, or either, I should say. This video run about 11 minutes. I will say goodbye now. Thank you so much. I will see you in the comments. Let me know what you think. I am very behind on my comments. I'm trying to pump out as many videos as I possibly can. But thank you so much for being part of the community and family. Love you guys. Again, special thank you to Value Electronics for supplying the Sony A9s Master Series. What do you think between these two displays that are totally different planets in terms of cost? Sweaty DJ.